guess I gotta change my logo like I said I would. All right, done. All right, guys, today's the day. I've been putting this off for a really long time due to trips to Ohio and Tampa and just having fun. But today's the day we're going to change out the Sportster. This is Narcissa. She's a 2021 Sportster Iron 1200. And we're going to be putting on the Ironborn Sissy bar and the Ironborn ribbed seat. So, didn't know at the time, so this seat has a post right here. That's going to have to come out, and then I think the rest of this is going to go pretty well, let's hope. All my bolts are already done. I've got the Viking bags on there, so I've already made all the swaps in the frame and on the skins that I needed to make. So this should actually go pretty quick. We'll see. Okay, so I had mentioned in a previous video online that I had to do some modifications to this. And everybody thought I was talking about this, moving this to there. What I meant, this has to come out. And I don't think it holds anything. I don't think it actually does anything, but just sits there and looks pretty. Because when you put the seat on, this goes right in there, and the seat won't go all the way down because of this post. So that post definitely... yeah, it's in the way. That's got to come out. So yeah, if you want to know how I got those off, just look at the video where I put them on and run it in reverse. So now, I've got these, and it looks like they are a little fouled with paint. Here's the nuts that go on them from the original kit. This kit does not come with nuts. So I have to clean the paint off of these and then try to get these on and hope that it's the right pitch. Good luck. Okay, so something I have quickly figured out is I got these bolts out. Before I pull the back ones out, this back fender is very springy. Wants to spring to the center. So before I take those out, I'm going to go ahead and capture the front. So have it tilted up, these holes lined up. Well, they will be. And I'll get these bolts in before I pull that bolt out to line it up. That's my plan anyway. Alright, so we got them snugged up until they are loose, but still pretty firm, and now we're going to pull these. Just do that. Alright, so these slid right in. We're going to go ahead and firm them up a little bit. Again, not going super tight until I can get everything just about tightened down equally. So I do have a knurl nut in the back of this, which is helping me tighten these up. Alright, so once I got it on, it's not as high as I thought it actually would be before. Back up a little bit. Yeah, I'll get a better picture of her in the sun. But yeah, it's not as high as I thought it was gonna be. So now we need to take off this center post and get the new seat ready to put on. And hopefully nothing else falls off under the bike when I do that. Alright, so this came out and it doesn't look like it's holding anything under there, but I get the feeling I should probably put a bolt back in it just in case. So let me see what size bolt I need to put into that to keep it from my whole fender falling down. I mean, I don't think it actually would. There's another, I think there's more things holding the fender up, but yeah, that would be my luck to not put something back in there and then the whole fender fall apart. So, all right, looking for a bolt. All right, so this is the post that was on it, and it was sticking up that much past the seat pan. So the new seat wouldn't go on. So I'm going to replace it with this one. I mean, any shelter in a storm, adapt and overcome. But I'm going to put this in my everything Harley drawer. So all this stuff is the stuff that I've taken off the Harley, and along with that seat, those bars, that cowling, and all of that stuff down there, just in case I want to put it back on the Harley, or if somebody that I know, is that light better? Just in case someone that I know needs something off the Harley. I've got stuff. If you need something that fits a Sportster, I think that's the new Rebel 500, 700, 500, 1100, 300, and the Bolt apparently. So if you need parts, I've got them. Come by, we'll see what we can fit on your bike. So all right, now we got to put this on there, and yes, I am going to Loctite it. So I'm going to put the Loctite on it before I go to all the work to stick my finger in there. Actually, let me see how far it sticks out the back. Oh, plenty. Okay. Loctite. It's a Harley. Don't thank me later. Maybe it's long enough. All right. So next thing, and I heard a lot of you say, so just move this up here and drop it out, but I don't want to hold back here, so I went and got a new fastener kit. So it looks like it came with the insert, 2 of these collars. I'm not sure what came with 2. That's kind of disconcerting, and they look plastic, which, heck, that one might be plastic. No, that one's metal. But this is definitely metal. And then it's got a cool knurled knob. So now I have to figure out, the old knurled knob is a lot smaller. I guess I'll find it later. Or I guess I'll have to buy another one, because now I've lost it. Great. So let's see. See if we can get this in here. It says it's supposed to be easy. We'll see. A couple of you did say use a zip tie for this. Okay, let's do that. How about that shit? That's why it comes with 2, right? All right. Well, how about this shit? It works. That's some shade tree shit right there. Okay, now I can't get the zip tie out. And this is supposed to go over the top of it. I guess first I need to check the seat, see if the recess will actually even go into it. And that might shut me down pretty quick. See if I can find this thumb screw while I'm up here. Hey, found it. All right. So I can put the big thumb screw back here or put it up here. Which will look better? Guess I don't have to decide right now. For now, I'll put the old one where it used to be. So do I want to put this where the new seat's gonna go? Well, I think that settles that. Just put this in here. Looks like it's at home there, so that's where I'm going to leave it. And then I will put the very cool accentuated one. Honestly, I wonder if I should just leave that off. I think I will. I'm not even going to take the sticky part off. Just going to leave it just like that. I'm sure as soon as I got the sticky one on there, it'll be in the wrong place. So for now, I'm just going to leave it just like that. Unless I decide later it looks retarded. Well, nope, that ain't going to work. Because you know why? Looks retarded. And it doesn't go all the way down. Hey, it'll fit back there though. Stand by while I try to make sense of my life. I think for now I don't even need this. I do need to find something to make that not look dumb though. I'll get back to it. Alright, well, guess nothing to do now but take a good side view of her. See what she looks like with the new seat. Oh, that's got to come off. Alright. I think she needs some sunlight. Alright, so got her in the sun now. Got her out in the sun now where you can see the Sissy bar a little better. See the seat a little better. Hope this is coming through. So, the Viking iron-borne seat, it looks thin, but it's actually a really good support. It's firm without being too hard, and it gives in just the right places. So, kind of have my doubts, but man, she actually held up pretty well. Sissy bar, as you can see, is not as tall as I thought it would be once you get it on the bike. I'm not sure quite whether I'm going to put the bags back on or not, but for now, Sissy bar is fine by itself. Then we'll come back and put the other bolts back in for the skins, because I mean, well, one, because I'll lose them if I don't. But all right, overall, I'm really pleased with the look of it. I can get a Sissy bar bag on it now that you'll probably see in a future video. And well, there's nothing left now than to put a Sissy bar bag on it and take a trip. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was actually cool. It wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be. Hardest part was trying to get my fingers into the fender without taking the tire off. And if any of you seen my videos before, you know how many times I've taken that back tire down, not off, but actually dropped the shocks where I could see it a little better. So all right, this time I decided I was not going to take the tire down. I was going to go ahead and do it like it is. So I did it. Crushed some fingers, but hey, I'm better for it. So all right, well, I'm going to close this out. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and come back for more content later. See ya.